and welcome back. I have just spent a bunch of time going through the branch mine and materials that I had stored down there, and I brought them all up here and got things organized a little bit better. Over here I've got wood, coal, and wood products and stuff, and here is pork chops. This is miscellaneous crafting supplies and so on, weapons and glass, smooth stone, steps, my mossy cobblestone, and so on. And the good part is over here. We have easily enough redstone for a considerably decent large project. 56 diamonds and over 2 stacks of lapis, although I don't think that really has much use, especially in this project. There is nearly 5 stacks of iron already smelted. There is almost a half a stack, around a half a stack of unsmelted iron, 49 gold, and 7 that need to be that still need to be smelted yet. Now let's see, and here, various tree saplings and miscellaneous gardening type things, and wool. And of course back here, main storage here, these chests are all cobblestone that I have pulled out of that pit. There is all of these along the wall, and these 2 back here in the center. This one is about half full, and this one was going to be the next one to fill. And let's see, those over there are dirt. That one is also dirt. That one's gravel. And this one over here, torches. So we've got a lot of stuff here. And time to get busy. Okay. Decided that the first part of what I want to do is to go ahead and get set up and start figuring out the details of the mob tower I'm going to build. I have looked at several designs in YouTube videos and on the Minecraft forum and so on, and I'm going to go with one that is a 25 by 25 block square tower. It seems to be pretty much kind of a classic design, at least anymore it's classic, and the design seems to be pretty simple to make. It's time consuming because you end up having to build many floors. You have one killing floor and then as many spawning floors as you can build on top of that. And what I'm going to do is, in this corner of the pit is where I'm going to build that tower. And the pit walls will be the wall, 2 of the walls of the tower, and for the rest of it, what I'm going to end up doing is digging this corner, 25 by 25 square. I'm going to dig this corner out all the way down to bedrock. And what I will do first is to set up my collection area and item delivery system. And then above that, I will build the killing floor, and then above that, I will build as many spawning floors up to the build limit, way up there, as I possibly can. So, first step is to mark out 25 by 25. So we'll start here at the corner. That's number 1. 10. $15. 20. And this one right here, let's just go ahead and put the torch down in there for right now. That one is 25. Okay, now 25 that way. It's 15. $20. And 25. And now this one will have to go to the wall. And I can see I'm going to have to either remove or redo my stairwell here. Not a problem. Also not necessary right this minute. Okay. And this is the point where I speed things up while I start digging this out. Okay, stop. Place a few more torches here. A little dim down here. And it also occurs to me that since I'm going to have to do something with the stairwell and so on, I might as well take some time and do that and get some ladders in place, because that's ultimately going to be a better way to get down here anyway. So that way this thing can be out of my way and I can go ahead and dig out what I need to dig out. Easily have more than enough ladders. That's good. And that's going to have to go. Both the monolith and the tower that I started in the center of the pit. The tower is no longer necessary, and the monolith was a funny idea when I did it and so on, but it needs to go. It's right in the area where the tower is going to be, so it's got to go. So we'll get that taken care of now. That was a lot of torches. Oh, well over a stack of torches. All right. Now, let's see. Let's get this stairwell out of the way. I'm going to put a, let's not fall off the ladder block up here. Okay, good, that works. Now, back to that 25 by 25 square. In fact, I think I'm going to do a big chunk of this work off camera, just simply because there is so much of it. And I will fade back in when I've got a bunch more of it done.
Well, I feel like saying welcome back, but for you guys, it's been a matter of a 1-second crossfade between scenes. For me, however, it's been a very busy 2 days. In that time, I have gone through 19 diamond pickaxes, 15 iron pickaxes, and 3 diamond shovels. I'm working on the third diamond shovel now. And there's been a lot of digging. I have hollowed out a 25 by 25 square that goes all the way down to bedrock. In doing so, I have come up with a considerable amount of loot out of that area. Several stacks of iron, redstone, coal, and I did find a total of 5 diamonds down there, but I used 3 of them to make a pick. And I do not now have enough diamonds to make another diamond pick. I've gone through a total of 59 diamonds doing this, and it's been busy. So, now we proceed down a little bit. Now, this stairwell, I've changed it a little bit. I put a bunch of stuff up here because I managed to walk off the side of it once, so I put a little extra stuff to prevent that from happening again. Go down here to what used to be the deck. These chests are all, except for this one, they're all filled with cobblestone, and this one is wood. What am I thinking? This one is dirt, gravel, and flint. And now for the main pit. It's a long way down. Goes all the way down to bedrock. There are places that could actually go a little bit lower, but I stopped at the highest level of bedrock for obvious reasons. And this bottom level is where the item delivery system is going to be set up, and then the killing floor of the mob trap will be built above it. Above that will be as many spawning floors as I can fit between here and the highest level you can build in the game. Okay, this thing is 25 by 25, and the first thing we need to do is to make sure we have the center of it so that the item delivery system can go off that way. It has to extend that direction 24 blocks from this outer wall. So, the first thing to do is to count the 24 blocks. Okay, this one right here is 24. So in here will be the item delivery system and storage area. And you may notice that this is branches of my branch mine. The shaft for the tower came right down into here. Okay, now the way this goes is it's going to be an aqueduct system where water will deliver the items, and water travels 8 blocks, so it's going to have to go 8 blocks and then drop one every time until it gets to that far. So 24, that's 3 stretches of 8 from here, plus more from the center of this place. Okay, let's see. I believe that's pretty much here. First, let's lay down the outer wall. I'll tell you what, cutting this was quite an adventure because, especially down on these lower levels, there were like 3 good-sized pools of lava that I had to fill in with gravel in order to make it safe to do anything down here. And yes, I did actually fall into the lava at least once. I have to go back up and get some more cobblestone. Okay. This ought to be enough cobblestone to get started. that's the outer walls. And now, just as a rough outline to help me find the center, I'm going to lay down some dirt that will imitate the pattern that will happen up a little higher on the level. On the spawning floors, there will be an arrangement like that in each corner. So I'm going to do this wall just to help me find the center. And then water will travel 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here there will be a trench. So I'll just dig that. And then there will be 5 blocks where there will be lava. Okay, that makes that the center. And that's what I needed to know. Okay, so I can go ahead and close that and close this. Water will come through here and go down that way, carrying items that the mobs drop when they're killed. Okay, now that we have the center, follow it through and just sort of leave a line of torches, I think. And then I will do this same mock-up layout over here on this side. And the center of it will line up with the center of the other, and those where they meet will be the exact center of the structure. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a trench. And then 5 blocks will be here with lava on them. And the middle block is the center. Okay, that makes this block right here is the center of the structure. And that's where the water will come down. So we can start building something to channel the water. Okay, pull all these torches now. We don't need them here. Okay. Alright. Let's see, now how high up do we have to make this to let the water flow where we want it to? It's going to be at least a couple of blocks high. And let's see, I guess I should have been using cobblestone to begin with. That's why I brought all that stuff down here. Okay, I need to get some water so I can test the flow. Okay, I've got some water, and I think I've got the solution figured out. As water travels 8 blocks before you have to drop it one more to keep it going. So it has to go a total of 32 blocks, which means it has to drop 4 times. And that sound means that I have been infested by slimes. And just between you and me and the fence post, I hate those things. Okay, that should be enough to test it out. Make sure I've got that right. Pop some water in here. Okay, so far so good. Excuse me while I take care of the slime problem. Like I said, I hate those things. They do no good whatsoever. Alright. Now I have to fight the current and get back up here, because this still isn't quite right. Come on. Okay, now we need it to go. Let's see, how far has it gone here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, it should now go to the edge of this block and stop. That block will eventually come back out, but for now, helps me to make sure that I've got my water set up right. And it looks like I do. Now it needs to go this way 8 more blocks. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And this, okay, let me count that again. Oops. Cut myself a little bit of headroom here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we'll drop this one here, 1 block, and see if the water goes to where it's supposed to. Alright, cut an access way here. Yes, right where it's supposed to. So we'll just cut this down. Alright. Now we need another 8 blocks in this direction. I'm going to, at this point, when I drop it down, it's going to come this way. So, 8 blocks from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Drop this one down and it should stop right there where I stopped doing that. Okay, we're good to go. And now 8 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And it stops right there. Good. Taking another 8. And this will be the collection point. Which is good because I can't cut that. Alright, now let's go pick up the water and start putting in the killing floor. The bad part of that is I have to fight this current to get back there.